of them are nowadays are coached up. The agents take them and they coach them on what to say, and so you have to try to cut through that, and that sometimes makes the interviews a little more difficult. We only have 10 minutes with them, 10 to 15 minutes, something like that. So it's really important to us that we have our questions very organized, and that we know with each player, we try to do enough background on them that we have an idea of their strengths, their weaknesses, their character flaws, potential character flaws, things along those lines. And it's our job in those interviews to try to expose those, because we'd rather find out early than late, and at least we know what we're dealing with. It gives us a little bit of light into their personality, and a player can really help himself by having the kind of personality we think fits in our locker room. Again, I think that's something that with a rookie, a lot of them will get molded when they get to the pro level, but some of them have ingrained personalities that can be really positive in your locker room, or conversely really negative. I think really their values and their attitudes and things along those lines are what you can find out about them, how they deal with adversity, and what's their real core values, and are they guys who take responsibility and are accountable and that you can trust, because ultimately that's the number one thing in this organization is we want players we can trust. We want them to trust us as coaches and in management, and I think it's part of how we've been built from the beginning. So that's what the interview process does. I think Brian Burke said it best when we talk about analytics, and you can't measure whether a guy's going to take a puck in the face, and I think that's applicable here too, and that's part of what the interview process is finding those football players that'll take a puck in the face.